If you missed the very first Wi-Fi battle, please click on the annotation that is right here in front of you with the Wi-Fi battle that is playing, and enjoy this Wi-Fi battle. What is going on, guys? Jay here, and I am bringing you guys another Pokemon Black and White Wi-Fi battle, and this is a UU match up against, he's formerly known as the Chrome Stone. Now he goes by TheChromeLPs, good friend of mine. I suggest you go check him out. And this is a UU match, if I didn't already say that before. And yeah, looking at his team is extremely bug weak. I'm talking Mew, Slowbro, Azelf, and Umbreon. And I just happened to pack a Heracross right here. My Heracross is Scarf, but I led off with my Azelf mainly because my Azelf has a sash, and I really didn't think, and I think I could hit pretty much most of everything on his team. Pretty hard with Azelf, but so now let's get started. He's going to lead off with his Mew. I'm going to go ahead and lead off with my Azelf because I have the sash, and this Mew does have pressure. We know Mew does not get pressure, gets synchronized, but it didn't really matter too much to me, mainly because I could have easily taken advantage of that, but there was no way I would status a Mew anyway, and I was just going to treat the Mew as if it did have synchronized. So I brought in Azelf. I'm going to go for the U-turn because I know I'm going to outspeed Mew unless it's Scarfed, and I'm going to go for the U-turn and switch out into my Heracross, thinking that this is not really an offensive Mew. So I feel like I have a safe switch into Heracross, as I'm going to go for the Mega Horn because I don't think Night Slash will kill, and Mega Horn is stabbing everything. And he makes a very bad play and goes for the Will-O-Wisp, and I say that's a bad play because I do have the guts. If I was like a Swarm Heracross or a Moxie Heracross, I could understand. A Burn would be very good, but I am Guts, so Burn is very bad. So I'm going to be able to easily 2-hit KO this Mew with Mega Horn. I'm surprised I hit both Mega Horns because, with me, shaky fucking accuracy, what's good. But, and he taunts me, so I'm perfectly fine. But he's going to bring a Slowbro. I don't think a boosted Mega Horn will be able to take it out, so I'm just going to switch into my Rotom, as he actually goes for the Fire Blast. Unfortunately for him, he does miss the Fire Blast, so my Rotom is be able to come in safely. But I don't even think a Fire Blast will be able to KO my Rotom anyway, considering I am fully invested in Special Defense. So now he's going to switch out, bring in Umbreon, because he doesn't want to take a Leaf Storm or Electric move. And I'm just going to go for the Leaf Storm because that was a safer play to go for. But now I don't want to stay in on this Umbreon because it probably wants to go for a Toxic, and I don't need my wall or one of my walls to be poisoned. So I'm going to Volt Switch out into my Archeops, and he's going to do just that, go for the Toxic. I don't care if Archeops is toxic, is poisoned, because I'm not going to keep him in for keep her in, excuse me, for very long. Because she's just in to get off a really hard hit on something, and then, she's just going to die off. So I'm just going to go for the Acrobatics. It is Stab, Flying Gym boosted. I am fully invested in attack, but I am a jolly nature. No, I'm hasty nature. My bad. I'm hasty. And I do get a crit. I can't remember what he told me the investments were on his Umbreon, so I don't know if that crit really mattered or not, but I do know that Umbreons are very bulky, so I'm going to say that crit totally mattered. Especially the fact that how much it did to this Slowbro. And, so I just go ahead and leave in my Archeops just to die because I don't really have any more uses for it. I could have saved it and switched into my Rotom very easily right here to force him to switch out, but I just didn't want to, because he could have probably predicted me to go into Rotom and go for a Fire Blast, but he probably wouldn't have. I don't know. I just didn't need Archeops right there. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and bring in Rotom extra safely, and I'm gonna go for the Leaf Storm. He leaves Slowbro in for some strange reason. I guess he just doesn't want any others Pokemon taking any kind of hit, but to be honest, he could have easily switched in Flygon right here, because Flygon would have tore my shit up real good. But okay, whatever. So he's gonna bring in Azelf. He goes for the Nasty Plot, as I think I'm gonna go for the Will-O-Wisp, and I miss my Will-O-Wisp. The reason I go for the Will-O-Wisp is because I want residual damage on that Azelf, just maybe because it may have a potential sash, and I don't know it, So I just want to break the potential sash, or if he's life orbed, I can scout out and see if he's life orbed. And so I'm not going to take that +2 Fire Blast at all, and I do see he's life orb, and so now I know that my Heracross is going to be able to outspeed and go and be able to kill it, because I'm going to go for the Night Slash. I am Guts boosted, so it's +1, so it is going to be able to take it out because Azelfs are pretty frail. And I know he's not going to outspeed me because I am Jolly Scarfed, and he doesn't have a Scarf or anything on him, so I know that I'm going to be able to take it out. So now he's going to bring a Hitmontop. I don't see the Intimidate, so I know this is an offensive Tech Top, so I'm going to switch into my Physical Wall, which is my Suicune, and I'm going to be able to take this Fake Out very, very well because I mean I knew he was gonna go for the fake out because that was pretty obvious. I mean, obvious fake out is obvious, and now I think I'm gonna go for the skull, trying to get a burn because I just and plus it's my strongest stat. It's my strongest move because bleh, I would say because of stab, and he's gonna go for a close combat, and that close combat does a lot, and I was like, damn. It literally brought me down to exactly half of my HP. Well, now that leftovers kicked in, it's not exactly half anymore. But it did a lot. But now he's just I don't see why he didn't go for another close combat right there. He would have considering it would have done way more damage than Mach Punch. But and looking at that damage, Scald wouldn't have killed anyway. So I would have went for a close combat right there if I was him. But he goes for a bullet punch now, which I'm like, why'd you go for a bullet punch? I mean, when Mach Punch just has just as much priority. But I don't know. I'm not gonna question his play. It just happened that way. So now he's gonna switch to his last Pokemon, which is his Flygon, and the only thing he can do is go for the Outrage. I don't know what item this Flygon has, but I'm just gonna say on a whim that is Scarf, mainly because it just looks to be Scarf. Looking at his team, considering he had really bulky Pokemon, so I would think Flygon would be his Scarfer. But he's gonna go for the Outrage. It doesn't take out my Suicune, sadly, because I'm fully invested in defense, and I'm just gonna go for the Ice Beam for the win. So that was pretty good. It was a very decent game, if I do say so myself. I mean, I enjoyed it. Victini didn't get to see any action this match. I don't even know what Victini this is. It's probably I don't think it's my choice Scarf Victini. It's probably my Trick Room one. But it was a good game. Go check him out. His channel will be in the video description. And check out my Facebook and my Twitter. And until next time, my videos are epically delicious.